As a teenager, did you dream about being in a rock band? Listening to the applause and feeling pride and joy. It may not be as hard as you think. All you need is a guitar and an ear for music. Today on FYI, Matt Miller is going to teach us how to play a guitar.
Hi, I'm Matt Miller, and I'm here today to teach you a little bit of the basics about playing guitar. First, you get your guitar, and you sit down with it, position it right there on your lap. Take your pick and your thumb and your index finger, and always play with the point of your pick. Bring your arm down right here. Put your other hand right here on the neck. And this is the good sitting down position for playing guitar. Now, in order to begin playing guitar, you have to know a little bit of basic guitar features. This is the tone knob right here. This is the volume. This is the pickup switch, and what this does is it changes between these two pickups, which one is actually picking up the sound and putting it into your amplifier. This right here is the tremolo system, which is the base where it holds the strings. And up here are your locking nuts, which you lock the strings down to, and that keeps the tune. Right up here you have your tuning keys, which you use to tune the strings. This is the neck, and this is the body. And when you're playing, you have to start off tuning. So in order to do that, you have to know the names of the strings. This one right here is the low E string. It's the lowest on the guitar. The next one higher is the A string. And then you have the D string. This one is the G. This one is the B string. And the very high one is the high E. Now to tune these, you place your finger on the 5th fret, which is the frets are marked by these little bars right here. This is the 1st fret, the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret, the 4th fret, the 5th fret, and so on. When you get up here to the 12th fret, it starts over again at E. So when you play the open low E string, and then you play the 12th fret of the E string, that's the same note you're playing, just on a different scale. It's higher up here. When you begin playing, you place your thumb right behind the neck of the guitar, and then you place your fingers on the fretboard where you're going to play. In a tune, we use the 5th fret, and we start off by pressing down the E string on the 5th fret and hitting that and hitting the A string. And they should both sound the same. Then you move down to the 5th fret of the A string and the open D string. Then you move down further to the D string and the 5th fret of that and the open G. And then when you're there, you go to the 4th fret of the G string and open B. And then you go back to the 5th fret of the B string and open high E. And they should all sound the same when you're doing that. For example, the low E and the A should sound the same, and so on. And that's when you know you're in tune. Another way to do it is you can use harmonics. And harmonics is just lightly touching above the fret bar the string. Not push. You apply very little pressure, you just touch it lightly. And it makes a little high-pitched echoey noise. And what you do is you use the 5th fret and the 7th fret to tune. That's another way you can do your tuning. Then, once you've got your tuning done, you're ready to start playing. You plug into your amplifier right here, and you have to figure out what all the little knobs are for. This one right here is the volume. These are the equalization. There's high, low, and mid-range. And then some amps have effects like reverb and echo. Over here you have your distortion, which gives it kind of that rock and roll type sounding noise. Most amps don't come with very good distortion. So what you do, you go out to a store, spring about $60 and buy one of these. They're nifty little effects pedals, and they're just like the amp. They have volume, they have low, and they have high, and then they have the distortion control, so you can control the amount of static you want to use in it. You press this pedal right here with your foot while you're playing, and it gives you instant distortion. I'll just show you really quick. There are all sorts of different pedals also. They have echo pedals and reverb pedals, and it gives you a whole new way of being creative with guitar. And with those basics in mind, pretty soon you're ready to move on to playing, and you just make up anything you want. You can use chords, you can use single notes, you can use opens, you can use harmonics, anything you want. The whole guitar is yours to be creative with, so just play and see what you come up with.